new and old. Look, you guys, never get married, man. And I'm just gonna tell you this from my perspective. I'm a very level-headed person, and your energy is precious, man. Especially like being a Sigma. Me like alphas right here doing what they want to do. They run over people. But as a Sigma, you got to keep your energy balanced because you're bringing new information to the realm. A lot of people rely on you, including alphas, to always be in the right energy. So, like I said, I'm on the verge of, my anointing coming through all the work I've put in. And, so the devil's like out here doing whatever he can, hence the reason my kid got hurt. And, right after that, he's healing up. What I'm saying? I'm getting him healed up where he's healing up really quickly, right? So as soon as he's able to walk around a little bit, here my lawyer goes calling me up. Oh, you had your court date today. I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, you're supposed to be like, that's what I got you for. And he told me it's going to be remote anyway. I was like, you told me it's going to be remote anyway. He said that old girl might not show up. Well, she showed up. Listen, gentlemen, please, man, I'm begging you, dude. I don't normally ask y'all not to do anything. I'm begging you. Please don't get married, man. Dude, don't get married, man. I'm a rational dude. I know, I get on here and we joke dude, I'm not joking. Don't get married, man. Don't get married, dude. The system is not set up in your favor. And going through divorce is going through divorce. And even in my situation where there's like little to nothing to really cause problems, there's still problems because she has to put no effort in the divorce. My lawyer's been trying to contact her. She never answered the phone. Shows up to court. She didn't even file the paperwork right. My lawyer is having to help her rewrite the paperwork for the man. So I basically just paid for a lawyer for her. That's what I said she's going to do. She was going to sit her broke ass back, wait for me to pay for the lawyer, and then even though she made all those threats, my lawyer's having to help her correct the paperwork that she filed. I'm sitting here listening to my lawyer, and I'm like, my lawyer don't understand. And that's why I'm telling you, don't get married because you're a Sigma. People don't understand how we move. When I'm done with you, you are dead to me. Like, it's like talking to a dead person. Like, she's a ghost to me. So having this ghost, it pissed me off because she was trying to get on the phone and talk to me. And I'm like, why is this person always trying to, I'm like, and I told my lawyer, like, don't put her on the phone. Like, why are you? She does this thing where she sweet talk people. And my lawyer was feeling bad for her. I was like, this nigga, I'm paying you. Dude, I don't want to talk to her, man. There's nothing to talk about. He's like, well, the address you gave, and I think he gave that one my address. He said the address you gave me, and he named the city I live in. And I'm like, Mike, she stalks me online. I didn't think I'd have to tell you this because I didn't think you'd just be volunteering my information to her. But please do not give that woman my address. Do not give her any more information than you've already given her. She stalks me online. Her and her family stalk me online. And I had to tell him this because he was like, why? He's like, why is she asking for my address, Mike? Just give her the address that I gave you. I frequent that address, my dad's address. She doesn't need my address. She's weird as hell. I don't need her needing my address. Why is she always trying to get my address? When she called me, she was trying to get my address. I don't want her having my address. She doesn't need it. She does not need it. And then after that, he goes into talking about her kid. And he's like, yeah, I'm, putting in here that you're not the father. He says the kid's name and the kid's date of birth. I'm like, why are you telling me this? I had to tell my lawyer. I'm like, bro, I was like, Mike. I had to correct. Why are you telling me this? You know what I'm saying? He's like, dude, I don't have no contact with her. I don't need to know what her kid's name is, when she had him. Why are you telling me this? You're the lawyer. Put it in the documentation, sir. You're going to send it to me anyway. Why are you? I'm not. See how the devil works? right? I must be on the verge of something because it's my kid's incident with his leg, and he's recovering very well, and now he's walking well, and now this divorce lawyer, and she shows up not prepared. My lawyer's helping her retype her paperwork, and I guess she's in there talking about her kid and stuff. She does this thing. She's so narcissistic. She thinks the world revolves around her. She did it with my dad. She was talking about being excited about having the kid, and then my lawyer, she's over here discussing. I'm like, Mike, I don't need to know this kid's name. He told me the kid's name. He told me when the kid was born. I don't even know nothing about that bastard baby, dude. All I need to know is she's signing the paperwork saying that she's agreeing that the kid was made outside of us, being separated, and I haven't seen her in 2 years. That's all I care about. That's the only thing that matters. I don't even know the kid's name and the data, but go on somewhere that's like Mike. Listen, y'all don't understand, dude, how Sigmas move when hey, that's why she don't understand, dude. Like, that's why I told her don't play with me, and I told her don't go about doing this the wrong kind of way. Because when I'm done with you, you're dead to me. Now you don't want to end up like that, man. And I'm trying to tell you, like, they don't understand. They think that, oh well, I have a kid, and she's happy for her kid. I'm not a wicked person. I'm not mad. The kid didn't ask to be here, but there was a hot night of passion that she did with some random person that she could have easily done after getting a divorce. So now she done drug me in the. If we'd have gotten a divorce before she decided to go and lay up with this guy with her legs in the air, whatever, right? If she would have got a divorce, I'd never known anything about this kid or anything. Now I got to know what this kid's name is and the date of birth. That I don't. People don't understand. Like, when a Sigma says we're done, we're done. Like any content creator, or when I tell y'all I'm done with, I mean what I say. There's no going back. There ain't no. I mean what I say, man. I don't know how to. You know what I'm saying? And then my lawyer called me and had me on speakerphone. Why he did this, I have no idea. And he's like, "Oh yeah, she's over here by me." Why is she by you? Why are you bringing up my address in front of her? He just said the state, but he probably brought up the address in front of her. And I'm like, why are you telling this goofy my address? So while he had me on speakerphone, because I didn't tell him to do that, I had to tell him she stalks me on my social media. I'm a content creator. Since she don't want to tell him that she's stalking me, I had to tell him while he's on the phone, while she was on the phone in ears range on speakerphone. So she had to hear me, and then all of a sudden, she's talking weird and low and all this stuff. Then he calls me while they're in the courthouse, and she's all depressed sounding. Listen, man, I done told this person before. I know she stalks me. Wish you the best in life. You did everything messed up in this situation. You did everything messed up. You couldn't possibly do anything worse than you did. I'm not the kind of person to let a female do whatever she wants. A female gets the same kind of treatment that a friend of mine that stabs me in the back, like tried to sleep with my girl or sleeps with her or does something shisty and shady. You're done. I don't care that we used to sleep together, girl. I don't give a fuck how many times you swallowed. I don't care. I'm done. I'm done with you. There ain't no memories I think back on or give a crap about. No, I do my best. I don't even remember what she looks like. And my lawyer's calling me, telling me what her kid name is and the date of birth. I don't even remember what this person looks like. People don't understand. Like, some people, when they're done, I don't tote dead energy with me from old relationships. When we don't work out, you're dead to me. You done. Like, I don't. When you're not in my reality, when you're not in my realm. Like, I'm not saying like I do something in my head where, no, it's just you don't exist anymore. You're just the ex-wife. That's it. It ain't no person's name. I done went back and deleted all videos that had me and her in them on all my social media. I didn't even realize I still had some old videos of me and her until some of the haters that watch my content, the readers, were bringing it up. I'm like, what are they talking about? I still think, went back, man, I do have some videos of my dogs with her and her. I deleted all those videos. I want nothing to do with you. You don't understand, man. She was acting all sad in the back. No, I had to tell the lawyer, like, she knows she stalks me. Why are you trying to get my address from my lawyer? I was like, Mike, please don't say my address out loud. You already said the state. Why you calling me on speakerphone? I don't know, bro. Like, she stalks me on my social media. I mean, I'm a content creator. I didn't tell him in the beginning because ain't that big of a content creator, but I'm big enough to where she stalks me. I'm like, please don't tell her my address. She has no business knowing it. It ain't like I don't know what she just has no. She's a total stranger to me. She has no business knowing it, And for her to she has a problem. When she called me, she asked me for my address. I'm like, why do you want my address? You're a total stranger. And then she acted all weird after I said that. This is how narcissists are. Dragonfly. All right. This is how narcissists are, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really don't think that what they do matters that much because they let a lot of people abuse them. They let a lot of people get away with a lot of stuff with them, right? That's where all their trauma comes from and all these scars they have. They're scarred up because they've let a lot of people get away with a lot of stuff. And narcissists do what they've seen other people do. They're really good at mimicking what they see a lot. That's why you see me running my campaigns against people that need to compete with other people, because those are like narcissistic people. It's a narcissistic tendency or trait to need to compete, to put yourself in a competition with someone that doesn't know that you're in competition with them, or you're taking from them. You know what I'm saying? Not giving credit where credit is due. You know what I'm saying? It's you're not giving homage. It's a thing. It's narcissistic. So I was just like, I felt bad for a second because my lawyer's a really good lawyer, and I didn't want to have to talk to him like that. But he told me the kid's name, the kid's date of birth. Like, why are you telling me this, man? Like, I don't give a shit. Like, bro, you're gonna put it in the documentation anyway. You're gonna email it to me. I'm gonna print it off, or no, I'm gonna digitally sign it, PDF, and send it back to you. I'm not even gonna look it over outside of looking where the divorce stuff says the land goes back to me, her maiden name goes back to whatever, and where it says that we have no assets together, and they say whatever he said, full divorce or whatever he's called it or whatever. And that's all I'm looking for. I don't give a shit when she had her kid or is gonna have her kid. I don't give a shit what her kid's name is. You stalking ass. I know you're stalking me. I don't give a shit what your kid's name is. I don't give a shit if you know who the baby daddy is or if you don't. Right? I don't give a shit if you're living your best life or you're living off of Section 8 and you're living off of welfare 9 times out of 10. You are, because you just got a place, and we all know that you got to get on that waiting list whenever you get on Section 8 and wait, what I'm saying, for them to find a place available for you, right? So I don't care about none of that. Once you decided that you wanted to leave me, which is fine with me, but you want to do it in a messed up way after stealing my son's identity, a child's identity, through a social security number. So you got my kid's social security number memorized, you freaking weirdo, instead of forgetting it. And now I got to make sure I have all this anti-theft, this and that, and everything else that you did, cheating, obviously cheating, having a kid, you definitely was getting it in cheating wise. You know what I'm saying? But you decided to leave in a messed up way while leaving me with a bunch of bills and a phone that I'm still paying off, or we're still paying off on, that you were using probably to text and call up your booty calls. You're such a messed up individual person. That's why I'm telling you guys. I'm gonna be real with you, and this is just me telling you from the heart. Most women in America are gonna lie to you. Most of them have between 20 and 50 bodies on the low end. It does them no good to tell you the truth about what they've done, how many penises they've sucked. They're never going to tell you the truth because they know that no man is going to accept it. Even though there's all this, this and that out here, what it's called, starts with a P, telling you that this should be okay and women's body counts don't matter. Instinctively, by nature, it does bother you to know that your old lady had a bunch of different dirty penises in her mouth. Dudes that you don't know any kind of way they were taking care of themselves. You don't know if the dude, was on the toilet while she did it. You have no idea. But what you do know is that there was a penis in her mouth. Now, I don't know what problem is with you guys that take women back, but I'm never taking any woman back that has had a penis in her mouth other than mine and has taken on a man's seed and been splashed on all over the place. No, never in my life will I do that. So to think that over a course of time that I would be okay or be friendly with you just because you've decided to have kids you're crazy as hell. I ran from you and hid on the side of the mountain. I don't show my home in my videos because you're a psychopath and you're looking for different ways to figure out where I live at for some weird ass reason. Even trying to, you know what I'm saying, riz up my lawyer to find out why are you talking to my lawyer? He's an old man. Leave his Jewish ass alone. He's gonna make look. He's Jewish. He's gonna make sure that you think everything. He's not gonna mess up his money. He's not gonna mess up his money. Now he's gonna call me back. Oh, what did you say that I had her right next to me? I know he's gonna. I'm like, Mike, man, why did you call me and have her on speakerphone? I told him she's a narcissist, and he just decided to just let her riz him up anyway. Just like my dad let her riz him up. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? Older men can't help themselves when a pretty chick is in front of them. She's got her makeup on. He's losing his mind. I'm telling you, dude. You got to be a certain kind of man to handle these kind of women, dude. You got to be built different. She got her makeup on, and this man has lost his mind the same way my dad be talking to her. Like, he bring it up like, oh, she really was pretty. She was crazy. Why are you bringing that up? I'm just, y'all. I just, when I'm done with someone, I'm done. And this is why I stay to myself. My lawyer was talking to me. He called me back when he was away from her. He didn't understand. I'm like, bro, like, what's going on, neighbor? What's going on, man? I like that, neighbor. My lawyer called me back. I was like, bro, like, he don't understand why I want nothing to do with her. I'm like, you want me? I said, oh, because I didn't go to therapy, and I can't just say, oh, she calls me to go to therapy. You didn't think that I went through it? Man, I went through it getting this woman. Honestly, man, Mike, honestly, man, I just need to, I don't want nothing to do with her, man. I was like, Mike, I just want nothing to do with her, man. I don't want to go through the whole story. I just want nothing to do with her. He's like, oh, what happened? Like, she's going through a divorce. Oh, fine. Like, what's it? Why you don't understand? She's a narcissist, man. She's risen you up right now, dude. Like, I'm a good dude. He don't know that or whatever, but I'm out my business, man. I just want to get this done and over with. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any kids out of wedlock or in wedlock from another person while going through this. Only she does. So I don't, the proof's in that. That's the pudding. That's her pudding. I don't have any pudding. I'm celibate. For a man to go celibate 2 years, he had to look like me and have access to the punane like I do. These like Destro Reborn would say, these tenderonis out here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even letting myself have access to them if they seem narcissistic, which most women do because they're raised to be. But I got to be really careful because, like I said, my ex is risen up my lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you see why I'm the way that I am? Like, that's a level of narcissist. My lawyer's like, what do you mean? I ran away and hid in the mountain, bro. Like, you think I'm just irrational and I found you and you're a good lawyer? And no. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, you know what I mean? Bro, I'm telling you, man, don't get married, bro. I don't have nothing for her to take. And she's still over here trying to get me to be nice or let bygones be bygones because she's going through the divorce and letting the land go and You ain't got no choice. You know I'm a lawyer up and take what's mine. I don't need for you to, if I needed for her to do something for me, which I never would be this way, I can't be fake. That's why I cussed her ass out. You know what I mean? When she called me up after 2 years, like, hey, trying to fake riz me up. Is that a school bus? What's going on here? The school's out. Yeah. Anyway, she hit me up, trying to riz me up. What's that school bus? Let me go and get back to the subject, man. My haters love it when I do that, but I know where I left my place at, fools. She tried to riz me up. Hey. And I was like, what's going on? So, how are you? The same way you left me, biatch. But I gave it to her, man. Hit the gas on her. Man, I took off. She was like, it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Yeah, you're right. And I haven't talked to you since. So this cussing out's been waiting on you. What did you think this was going to be? I don't understand women. Y'all really think because y'all got a little cooter coo that I'm going to be like, yeah, she must have, look, she hit me up being nice 'cause I look good online right now, and she want to suck my 9.5. You know what I'm saying? I know what you do. I know how freaky she is, man. I know how freaky she is. When we got ready to separate, I was like, man, I guarantee you, after this is all said and done, no matter who you're with, I will still be able to get some sloppy toppy from you, and you will love it. And she said nothing. That lets me know she leaves things open ended all the time with different guys. Absolutely not, man. She should have been like, no, never. You never. She got quiet, like, ooh, that sounds good. You know what I mean? Like, you crazy, man. Crazy. You know what I'm saying, you guys? I'm telling you, never get married. It's not worth it, dude. If she cares about you, she's not going to make you marry her, man. Listen, I got nothing to lose in this situation for her to get except the land, and she's agreeing to it. She's agreeing to everything, and it's not worth it, man. Like, the only reason she's agreeing to stuff is because she can't get nothing out of me. And think about it, too. Everybody she knows is broke. I'm the only person that's going to get out of that pit. Would you want to stay enemies with me? Think about it. If she had a better option, I'd be everything in the world, and she'd be dragging me. What is this? She'd be dragging me through the mud. You know what I'm saying? But instead, she's like, oh, I want bygones to be bygones are bygones, but I don't want to know anything about you. What is this stuff? My man, out here getting it in, dude. Got the shades on. Man, listen. Handling a business, got the state job, chilling with the AC on, the windows down. Hey, what's going on, bus driver? I seen you. Got that red hair going on over there. I know about those redheads. You know what I'm saying? They're wild. You know what I mean? I think my ex is a natural redhead. Not sure. Whatever. It don't matter. Look, y'all. I'm about to get off of here. I just want to get on here really quickly. Just got to be talking to my lawyer, and I got plenty of live stream videos coming. The lawyer thing threw me off, but better that he called me today, get it out the way on Monday, than any other time of the week. But again, don't get married. It's not worth it. You will lose in the end. You will lose a lot, or you will lose a little. Either way it goes, you will lose. You got to smash the like button. Even if you're a woman in here and you're a hater, I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? Smash the like button. You see my videos are going viral regardless, but you can, give your contribution. God doesn't like ugly, but he does reward the humble. So, if you want to get a little bit of a blessing, you can go ahead and smash that like button. I make sure that I always pray over my subscribers and those that like to add to my overall energy. For you haters that be in here watching me just trying to get certain content for your channels, or you females that like to sit in here and watch me just because you like my handsome face but you hate the words coming out of my mouth, you still probably should go ahead and smash that like button. You're not slowing down anything. I am getting a full divorce and I'm getting my land back. My lawyer even got something typed up, so I got to do very little to none to removing her name. I'm not even going to need a lawyer. That's how God works. Blessings. So I'm going to give you a rundown really quickly what happened to me in the past 3 weeks. My child got horribly wounded. You know what I'm saying? On the back of his leg. It was swollen. We know where it was at first. After the x-ray, we know what it is. He's good to go. Then someone tried to steal my bike the other day. And then now my ex tried to get me on the phone to have a chit chat. Absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. Gentlemen, 2 things: never get married. Secondly, when you're done, you're done. Don't talk to a woman. Don't say nothing to her. You understand what I'm saying to you? You need to demand your respect. Yeah, she's all sad a little bit. She's faking it. She's a narcissist. But, acting all sad. All you had to do was say you want a divorce. I would not hold you captive like some kind of slave. You could have gotten a divorce. We could have done this very, adult-like instead of what had went down. So since you want to be immature in that kind of way, you have a very immature energy. I'm not going to handle you in any kind of mature way. I'm going to handle you in a get her the hell away from me way. That is the way you're handled with me. Once you're a female or even a friend, acting goofy, but dudes don't care. Once you cut them off, even if they do keep up with you or whatever, they ain't gonna be like trying to get back in your life. Friends know their place, but women, you done slept with them, man. They think that they're entitled to you for the rest of your life, to keep tabs on you, to be able to reach out to you. I don't give a shit how many kids you have. I don't care if you become a millionaire and you offer me money. I don't want no money from you. I don't want anything from you but you saying you're going to leave me alone for the rest of your life. That's all that I want from you. That's what happens when you screw somebody over like me. Everybody's not like everybody else. I don't give a shit about making friends or being friends with humans. I just don't care. I don't care. So if you don't know how to treat my energy right as a human, you can be gone. You know what I'm saying? You didn't come in this realm with me. You ain't gonna leave this realm with me. I'll be probably leaving before her and she'll be remarried or whatever anyway. What I cared for? Listen, you chicks, I'm done. Y'all need to understand something. Y'all play with dudes like that. You keep projecting onto us what y'all do. Y'all play with dudes like that. We don't listen, man. Some guys are not like desperate. And that's y'all's whole weapon is your coochie. And she thinking that, oh man, I look good, and everyone in here is like, oh yeah, you're so pretty. Yeah, well, she looks like a dog to me. She's like a dog to me. I'm sorry. If you're a cheater, you're a fucking dog. And I don't give a crap what you do. You can put lipstick on a pig. What difference does that make, man? You know what I mean? So you can go ahead and rizz up wherever you want to, but I was the one stuck in the relationship with you. I'm the one that ran to the side of the mountain. I'm the one that started my life over and had to go find God. So if I needed to do all that after you, you must have been hell on wheels. Give a shit what you do to your face to make everybody else feel like you wasn't. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? There's a reason why you're 7 years younger than me and nobody can tell the difference between our age. You know what I mean? I have a good soul. You don't. You age badly. And I'll tell you this, anyone aging badly, I don't care what they come off like online or whatever, they have a wicked soul on them. I'm saying that from now on because everybody that I see that seem like they're having a good life, there's a shine about them. They're living their best life. But ones that are living bad, doing people bad or whatever, they age bad, man. It's not just doing drugs and drinking. Of course, that does as well. But it's the doing people bad, being a bad person, being wicked, having demons on you, never, healing, cleansing your energy. You age bad. You age bad. You know what I'm saying? So, if you want to keep your skin right and glow and reverse aging, or I see a lot of dudes trying to come up with some neurological reason for this now all of a sudden. What's the all of a sudden interest in men that look like they're reversing aging? To all those content creators putting that stuff. Where did that come from? Where did that interest come from? Who are you watching that looks like they're reversing aging? Y'all can't get nothing past me, bro. You can't get nothing past me. I see everything. I don't see too many other men out there that are known for looking younger than they are and reversing the signs of aging yearly. So, you can try to look it up and say, oh, it's a neuro thing, and it's from when you push yourself. Look, man, it's a me thing, and you got to talk to me directly. You got to talk to me directly. Taking guesses, where's it got you? If that was the case, then why don't you look younger, huh? How can y'all be telling people about themselves and you yourself don't have it going on? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Just like those female dating coaches that are talking about alpha sigma males, you know what I'm saying, and talking junk about them. How are you talking junk and you're overweight? It doesn't make any sense. Hey, what's going on, fam? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Just out here putting out the information that needs to be put out. And I want you young men to understand, do not let any construct talk you into getting married. There is no win for you whatsoever. I'm walking away from it pretty much scot-free, and I'm still upset. Why am I upset? Well, because she used me to basically have her own lawyer. She's in there sweet dicking my lawyer, getting them to retype stuff, or not retype, help her rewrite whatever for the divorce. Didn't have to pay for a lawyer. Just wear some makeup and show up, and my lawyer wants to get her out of there. She don't understand. He's Jewish. He don't give a crap. He's going to get her ass out of there. He's going to do whatever it needs to be done, and he's going to get paid his money. because you were talking about money today. He's like, oh, I'm probably gonna be able to send you some money back. I'm like, man, these Jewish people, they don't play about their money. So I'm like, oh man, I'm so talking about it. Yeah, it's gonna be quick. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. And she's in there thinking she's getting over. I knew this was gonna happen. This is why I had to get a lawyer. When she was like, oh, don't worry about getting a lawyer. If I don't have a lawyer and you don't have a lawyer, then we're just two dummies in court, huh? Mm-mm. No, get a lawyer. Always have a lawyer. Period. Always have money to have to get a lawyer, which be somewhere between $2,000 and $5,000. Have that on tap at all times. You know what I'm saying? Have a lawyer or retainer at all times, man. You want to be able to call a lawyer up for anything, man. You know what I'm saying? And I knew she wasn't going to get this lawyer. Showed up to court, whether she had her kid or not. I'm pretty sure she did, because he was telling me the date of birth and all that stuff. Showing up to court, getting her divorce finalized, moving on with her life, going back to her maiden name. Didn't have to do nothing. Didn't respond to none of the emails or phone calls from my lawyer. Just showed up. My lawyer corrected all the documentation that he was calling her about for her, and she gets to walk right out the courthouse, man. Come on, man. She's having such a good time in there. She thought she'd be able to talk to me on the phone. She's like, I'm in here sweet dicking everybody. I was going to talk to David. Skirt! No. They don't know you, fool. They don't know you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, no. I don't even want the devil whispering in my ear. Please. I was like, Mike, hey, move the phone away. Then he calls me. I thought he butt dialed me. I think he did it on purpose. He calls me up while he's in court talking to her. And I was like, Mike. But it was low. It's like he wanted me to. I was like, nah, you don't understand. I don't want to hear that woman's voice. I hung up the phone. I don't want to hear nothing. No, I don't want nothing from that woman. I don't want to hear her voice. I don't want nothing from her. She's doing her job right now, and she's not doing me a favor by going in there and, saying that she don't want nothing. No, she's trying to get right with God, because she sees a favor on my life, and she's like, I do not want to be on the opposite end of this any longer. That is all she's doing, man. That's all she's doing. What you're seeing is my enemy, you know what I'm saying, taking a knee. Like, man, I don't want no problems. I will let you get away with whatever. I don't want the land. She's like, I don't want the land or nothing. She wants to run away from this. She does not want to deal with this anymore. She thought she was going to screw me over. She thought she was going to leave me homeless like she did, and I'd still be in the dirt. But instead, God was like, have you learned your lesson? Yes, Father. I won't chase women anymore. I won't fall for a pretty face. Get your ass up. Let's do this. And now we do what we're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to hey, listen. And when you kick a demon out your life, you don't let that demon circle back around. When you go ahead and say Arrivederci, when she tries to come back around, you're like, get your ass up out of my life. You know what I'm saying, bro? You don't need these females. They need you. My ex, man, do you think that when she left me, she thought she was going to end up a single mother of two different baby daddies, while I'm over here online, you know what I'm saying, telling her exactly what I told her I was going to do, becoming famous, being myself, and telling everybody that you don't need other people to get where you need to go as long as you have God? Told her, man. It's ridiculous out here, man. See, this is why society is set up this way. You feel like you need somebody, so you'll get married to somebody, even though you don't need nobody but God. Then you're in a bad relationship. Next thing you know, you're going to have 1 or 2 kids with this woman, and now you know you're screwed if you get divorced, and you're stuck. She got you by the balls. And every day she's finding weird little ways to emasculate you. You bring up your dreams and goals, and she just look at you like, now let's be realistic, David. What? I am being realistic. You know what? You got to go. You got to go, man. Once she cheated, that gave me my out. Did I take advantage of her cheating? And yes, I did. Well, what else did she need to do to show me she didn't want to be there? And I already knew that it was over. Again, when your woman steps out and she takes a penis to the mouth, she should no longer be your woman, or even in your head as an idea of a woman for you. What are you doing to yourself? Man, brother, your future kids and your current kids would be ashamed. Your father, whether he was in your life or not, and definitely your grandfather, would be ashamed. You're taking back a cheating woman. What is her purpose? Is she paying your bills, nigga? Like, what are you doing? You can get any woman. You can get a woman that's going to cheat on her man for you. You don't take back, man. That woman is so shocked that I'm still not talking to her. She thought that I'm in the courthouse. She called me a couple days ago anyway, right? Ignored it, blocked this new number she called me from too. Then she called me she's in the courthouse like, okay, his lawyer got me on speakerphone. Of course he's gonna talk to me now. Absolutely not. I was like, Mike, hey, I don't want to talk to her, man. No, she don't need my address. Use my father's address. I go visit him frequently. You know what I mean? And she was sitting in the background saying something, and he's acting like, no, I'm good. We don't need to talk about nothing. You got it, right? All right, I'm gonna get off the phone, Mike. No, no. I intentionally didn't show up to that court case. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you. I got a whole new life and new people in my life. Why in the hell do I want to go in a flashback of time when I was at my lowest? No, man. Gentlemen, move on. Only Sigma understand. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You Sigmas, when it's time to go, it's time to go. You're done. When you say you're done, see that's the problem too. And you be warning people like, don't do this, man. I don't want you to learn the hard way. And they think that they're gonna, oh, but listen, they be thinking, yeah, but this face and this coochie, no, it ain't enough. I'm a man. I'm a man of God. It means I'm a walking, physical representation of the living God in this realm. And you think as a woman, I'm gonna let you go cheat on me, take another man's seed in whatever orifice you decided to take it in, and then come back and feed it to me? Listen, man, if you don't get up out my face and go about your life, you know what I'm saying? I don't play games like that. If I pick you, you should have felt special. If you didn't think that it was worth it anymore, then you should have been a woman and said, I don't want to do this no more. I want to get divorced, and I'd gave it to you. When you decide to cheat and do because it was a reverse discard, it wasn't just cheating. Narcs do reverse discards. If it was just cheating, she wouldn't have been gone for 36 days. She wanted me to know that she was cheating. And while she was gone, I never told you guys this. She told me she wasn't going to come back, or she said, I might come back in 3 months, 6 months. I might not come back at all. She used to randomly call me, you know what I'm saying, to bring up whenever I was cheating on her the first year we were together. And that was her being guilty, by the way, while she was doing her cheating to justify it. And what else did she do really quickly before I go while I was upstate? Oh, yeah. She was watching me through the Ring camera to see if I was going to cheat on her, giving her another reason to feel justified for cheating. And I never did. So for all of those who think that I'm just overreacting, that is a psychopath that thought that I was her slave or lab rat or whatever. So I had to let that fool go and let her know, no, I'm just a man that's super understanding. But the only thing, well, not the only, but the main thing that will get me to drop you quick is to cheat on me. I'll dump you for other reasons too. But if you think you're going to cheat on me, if you think that you're going to mess with me while messing with other men, you're not going to put me in the pool or whatever disgusting. Men do nasty stuff in the bedroom. Men do nasty stuff. Some of these dudes are down low. And then you're going to sit around here and bring that in? No. You're going to have to be a pure woman that's out here detoxed, not sleeping around. You know what I'm saying? Don't have no demons on her. We're going to do this right. I'm not in no hurry. I'm not 25. I done been with too many women. If you don't believe me, peep my swag, dude. Check my Riz out, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit about women. I've had too many in my life. Phone's about to die. Love and light. Y'all be back on here later on. Hit that like button.